How do you train in lightening up? This is a biggie. Welcome to Daily Whispers. Kara Bradley here, bringing you real deal, in the moment, truths, awakenings, ahas. Whew, what I am writing about in my journal day to day. And today I want to talk to you about lightening up. It's something I have been working on for a very long time. I've been a very serious little human being for a lot of my life. Very driven, very organized, very disciplined. And in that, I have often become not so fun to be around, to be completely honest with you. But I can now make fun of myself in a gentle way, in a kind way. It is part of my own journey has been to go through the process of lightening up. I've learned so much from my teachers, and as I've been sharing in the last few days, I'm rereading When Things Fall Apart by Pema Chodron. If you haven't read it, oh boy, it's a doozy. And she talks about lightening up, and I laugh because I have struggled with this, but I am on the other side, and I can really laugh. I can be very light and filled with humor around my own seriousness, and I can be self-deprecating, finally, where for many years I just was so defensive. So I want to encourage you to train in lightening up if you are serious, if you are grim. Oh, isn't that a great word? Grim. And Pema says that, you can be very honest with yourself. You can study yourself, as I talked about yesterday. But if there's no kindness and humor there, it just makes us grim. And I gotta tell you, I've met a lot of very grim meditators. Just because you meditate, it doesn't make you enlightened. In fact, they say that in this process of awakening, it's like a bird, a big bird, the process of becoming enlightened or self-realized. One side is all the wisdom that we gain in studying ourselves, as I spoke about yesterday. One side, one wing of the bird. But if you don't have two wings, you can't fly. And the other wing is loving kindness, humor, lightness. And so for me, maybe not for you, but for me, I had to train in lightening up. And the way that I learned to do that, one of the ways, is to call myself different names. I have two names when I talk to myself, that inner voice. Two names. And one name is my childhood nickname. My family used to call me Mimi. My younger brother couldn't pronounce my name, and he started calling me Mimi. So that was until I was like 11, I was Mimi. And so oftentimes I will lovingly talk to myself as Mimi. And it's like I would be talking to a young child, 5, 6, 7-year-old child, who feels badly about themselves. Come on, Mimi. It's okay. We'll try again, Mimi. No problem, Mimi. And so it just helps me lighten up when I call myself Mimi. The other name I call myself is CB, for Kara Bradley. And CB has when I talk to myself as CB, I have a little more of a coach's hat on. But it's a kind coach. It's like a coach of maybe a middle schooler, or a teenager, where you don't want to be so hard on them that you're shaming them, but you want to be encouraging with a little kind of tap on the butt, saying, off you go, kind of get out of your own way. And so that's when I call myself CB. Come on, CB. Let's get out of doubt. Let's stop the whining and complaining. Let's not blame here or judge. Come on, CB. And so it's lighter than kind of a bashing, or maybe how we normally talk to ourselves. So Mimi is more like you're talking to a child, or I'm talking to a younger child. Tons of loving kindness and patience. And then CB is a little more of a gentle kick in the ass, but kind. And this is how I've trained myself to lighten up. So I'm asking you, what names do you have for yourself? And how can you train yourself to lighten up? Because if you don't, you may just stay hard, grim, serious. And it doesn't work. We can't fly. The bird literally doesn't have the wings to fly. We need the wisdom of self-study, and we need the kindness and humor and love and kindness. And that's when we soar. That's when we shine. I have learned this the hard way. And if I can help you shortcut or learn it a little bit less hard, because I've made so many mistakes. I've been called a lot of names from the outside in my seriousness. And oh boy, I'm glad to be on the other side of that. And I hope you will take this to heart. Check out Pema's books, Pema Chodron. She's got lots of phenomenal books. And I encourage you to take a look at the show notes, because I'm offering from my heart to your heart everything I've got, really as much as I can, at no cost. The mental fitness protocol and mental fitness cross-training grid are there for free to download with loads of practices of mine. I have links to other things that I'm doing, including in the arena, my monthly now 4-week mastermind for women. We get into action to pull together our inner self-care actions and get consistent with our daily actions. And we also launch ourselves into a business model that is helping to shift this mental health crisis that we're in. So take a look. Reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. Until tomorrow, be well. Go out there. Be kind to yourself. Lighten up and shine your light on others.